Because I'm finna make you fight. What's cracking? I take off on the creek, bam, 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 bam. We get to squabbling like, whoa. Come find out, the bitch gonna fight, but the bitch didn't have nothing. I run back in there and I squabble him down again. Boom, boom, D-Lo. Out of nowhere. As y'all can see, it's wintertime. Tales from a Crip is in the building. How y'all doing today? It's OG Percy Show No Mercy. That's the way my daddy cursed me. This is Prison Stories 1-on-1, man. Tales from a Crip, man. This is my D-Lo story, man. The story of the moment D-Lo and OG Percy, man. Tales from a Crip. Now I arrived on this unit called Ferguson, man. When I hit Ferguson, man, I had, had to find out who the ride or die was. So I started doing my time over there, man. I noticed one thing about Ferguson. Everybody had their own separate little crew. Mine was my homeboy E. My E, he went home within 4 months after me and him being cool. Because he the only I used to, work out with, go out to the thing with, get my paper with on the iPad, my boy E. But nothing, nigga never told me he was finna go home. Nigga, you finna go home, E? Yeah, E said, I'm going to the house, man. I said, all right. Nigga made parole, burnt out for me. But every time I was there, I always noticed there was two always watching me. That was D-Lo and Calico. And one thing about D-Lo and Calico, they would always stay over in the rain punching, doing with each other. I used to watch them, but I didn't pay them no attention. And then I noticed one thing. One time, D-Lo, noticed my boy was gone. D-Lo, him and Calico, they eased over there to me. I peeped their game the moment I was there. And the first nigga tried to get me in the ring was D-Lo. See, one thing D-Lo wanted to know, D-Lo got a thing with niggas staring at him, and I was staring at him. At that time, but at the time, I didn't know that he had a problem with looking at him. I just thought, that's just a reason for him to but anyway, I was staring at the nigga on the rec yard one day, and the nigga turned around, he looked at me, he came on, he said, "What's up, Scoop?" I said, "What's up?" He said, let me see what your shit be doing. Let me see how you get down like that. I said, "Well, come on, nigga." What f***ed him up was I was quick to tell him to come on when D-Lo was used to niggas saying, "Nah, I don't fuck with you, D-Lo." He was used to niggas saying, "Nah, I don't want to fuck with D-Lo. D-Lo crazy." Well, I don't know D-Lo at the time, so I don't give a fuck what D-Lo is. So what's up? So me and D-Lo went over to the paint. And D-Lo put it, we stayed in the paint for a minute. He stirred and I stirred. And I waited on him. He kept talking about, "Come on, School, come on." I said, "I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you." He didn't know I had a still fighting game. I always start off with my still fighting game. What's the still? I wait. I wait. And I wait. And I time. And I get still. I get real still. I don't do nothing but wait. I look, all my emotions and everything is based on instinct. Wherever he move, whenever he come, that's when I shoot. I fight off contact. Like, yeah, this little style I got. I fight off because I sit there and I waited on him in the paint. When y'all see me do this with the bishop, they talking about that nigga don't even know how to hold his hands up. I seen niggas saying that shit because, don't know my style. When you don't know my style, you're not going to get it. You ain't going to get it together when you don't know my style. My style is rare for some of you niggas. I got a rare style. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They see my style, they said, "Nigga ain't know how to hold his hands up right." I told Bishop the other time, I said, "Come on." I throw my shit up, come on. And I post up like that, and niggas don't know that's one of the styles of many that I got. But anyway, man, moving right along, man. D-Lo got out there, he posted up with me, and he seen one thing. When he did his fence game, shit, I didn't move. I stood there and I looked at him. He said, "Oh yeah." He looked at Calico and he said, "Oh yeah, school, scrub bit. He's serious." "Yeah, I'm serious, nigga. What's up though?" He said, "No." So D-Lo got a little close and I shot one in. He shot one. He shot one at my shoulder. Bam, and I shot one right. As soon as he went to shot, I shot one past his face. Lightning fast, nigga. Y'all see. I shot that left hand. Went right across his face. He like, "Okay." He said, "Oh yeah, school." He said, "I fuck with you, school. I fuck with you. Hit that." I said, "Oh, you a Crip?" He said, "Yeah, what you?" He said, "I'm 5 dudes." "Nigga, where you from?" He said, "Really, I'm from no little small town." Then he said something even about Fort Worth. Fort Worth? Family from Lubbock, Texas. Came from Lubbock. We moved to Fort Worth. You understand me? I said, "Oh yeah, what side?" He said, "Okay." What that was? He said, "I'm 5 dudes who were Crip." Okay, Fighters Hoover Crip gang. That's what that is. If you come out of Fort Worth, that's all we got. Fighters Hoover Crip gang niggas. We didn't have no GCs down there. I ain't never heard of that until I got to the penitentiary. But anyway, I got down there, me and D-Lo, we came, kind of cool. Him and Calico got divided, and D-Lo ended up on H block with me. H block is where me and D-Lo became, we got our relationship together. You understand me? Me and him got cool. I said, I hang with the young nigga looked at me like a father figure. He said, man, old school, you cool, man. So me and him started kicking. Me and D-Lo, he'll sit with me on side the bench, nigga, we'll kick it all day. Let's go work out, school. Let's go to work and wreck out. Let's go. So me and D-Lo, we got to wreck, we get to working out and wreck. His workout game just as hard as mine. That nigga was going, too. He was like, yeah, do this right here, school, do this. Man, I'm not finna be doing all that. This nigga here doing duck walks all around. Well, man, I'm not finna, man. Got legs, back of my legs hurt, and I started trying to work out with D-Lo. That nigga had my mother ass sewing up the next day. I was like, God. He said, hey, school, you ready to go hit that shit again? Hell no. I'm gonna do my regular shit, D-Lo. You work out too hard. Me and D-Lo got a relationship, man. Me and D-Lo started hanging together, and that became my partner. But one day I was walking down the hall with him, and I thought, since he thought me and him was cool, that he could start shit with me. That's what I thought was wrong with D-Lo. Nigga, I don't want now. Me, I'm cool with D-Lo, but I'm not a starter, homie. And right now, I think that you starting shit. How's he starting shit? Because every time somebody come by, he kept his look on his face like, look at that nigga. Stay staring at nigga. I be like, little D-Lo, you all right? He be like, yeah, I'm good. And these goddamn Mexicans, man, white boys, man. Niggas, man. I said, hey, chill out then, nigga. We going to child. What's wrong with you? He said, what the you looking at, nigga? So I looked around, I said, who dude I talking to? It was some Mexicans across. He said, what's up? So he said, you want to get that? You want to get it? I was like, D-Lo, I said, man, chill out, man. What's wrong with you, man? No, man, nigga keep staring at me, man. Who? Nigga right there. So I turn around like, who the fuck staring at my homeboy? Because I don't like people talking to me. Come to find out D-Lo don't like nobody staring at him or looking at him. Well, you can't stop at this prison, nigga. How you gonna stop somebody from talking to you saying, hey, what's up, homie? You all right today? Good, man? Shit, nigga, don't say shit to me, nigga. D-Lo, how you gonna stop somebody from looking at you, nigga? You sitting there, they looking at, nigga, they gonna look at you. This prison. Well, I don't think me and him should be partners, but me and him turned out to be partners because when he kept doing, I said, D-Lo, you can't be doing it every time somebody, but he right, nigga. He said, nigga, you can't say something every time somebody say something to you either. I said, all right, I just feel you, but nigga, you talking about they can't look at you. That nigga ain't staring at you, that nigga just looking. That's what I'm thinking. Nigga just minding their business, just looking around, and D-Lo thinks somebody's staring at him. But D-Lo had a little thing, he always did a double check. Say, man, what the f*** is you looking at? All right, D-Lo, chill. Come to find out my partner had a problem with you staring at him. Well, that's cool. I don't know how we gonna make it through here because the things that he don't like and the shit that I don't like here, niggas gonna do that regardless. It's prison, nigga. Can't stop nobody from talking to you or niggas from looking at you. Well, we'll see how that turn out. But anyway, time went on by, man. Me and D-Lo went to, kicking and shit, I had came up on, niggas that didn't like D-Lo and come to find out D-Lo, a jacket on his back. But before I got there, D-Lo had been locked up, before I got there, probably at least 7, 8 years before I even got on Ferguson. He had already been there about going on 7, 8 years. You understand me? Come to find out my homeboy had another problem besides nigga staring at him. He liked to jack off. He was in the game. You in the game? Yeah, I'm gonna jack. And his partner Calico, he was in the game just as deep. Him and Calico, they see a bitch, they gonna get a bitch. And word on the street, it didn't have to be. Now I didn't know this ain't my business. D-Lo and them know, I got like my city, my homie, they sort of they clarified, some things, some rumors that was going around, But I didn't need to hear no rumor, nigga. I didn't need to hear no rumor because I knew who D-Lo was for myself. You know, somebody said the D-Lo stand for download. No. Nigga fool. That's what it stands for. But anyway, D-Lo's in the jack game real tough, so I really don't get in a man personal business, what he do off the record. You know, I just think a lot of niggas didn't want me and D-Lo to be cool with each other because of me and D-Lo, you know, because who I was and who D-Lo was. I just think niggas didn't want us to be cool with each other. But anyway, let's get to riding, y'all. Got any cigarette bugles down there, D-Lo? Nigga bugles, give me one of them cigarettes down here, man. My nigga D-Lo. Yeah, appreciate it. You got a light? You just rolled it. What's this, kite type? What? Menthol? Oh, okay, menthol cigarettes. We gotta roll our own cigarettes in here, y'all. You know, we ain't like y'all. Y'all don't get the luxury of life to get to know. Go get us a thing of young. What y'all call Newports and Cool 100s and shit. We still smoke them off the thing right here. But anyway, look top roll. Me and D-Lo got cool, man. D-Lo had a jack-off problem, y'all. You know, but that ain't my business. Any nigga that's playing with his dick is what he do. Hell, I play with my dick, too. Shit, I just use certain ways that I have to play with my dick. I think about, certain things. Nigga, before I mess with one of these punks in here and one of these boys in here, I jack off on one of my aunties, one of my cousins, one of my nieces. I don't give a f***. I lose my mind sexualized. That's why I call myself perverted Percy. I became a perverted person when I was in prison. One thing about prison, let me tell y'all something. You hear all type of going on off in prison that niggas do to women, and you would think it's sick. You would think it's hilarious. And then I found myself coming home doing I heard them niggas in prison saying, and that shit was working. That shit was working. Shit that did get them in prison, but shit that kept them a girl. You understand me? But I ain't never jack off. Let me tell y'all something about the jack off game. When you jacking off on officers, and you snipe them, they don't know that you jacking off on them. Mentally, that you have some type of form of rape inside of you. You have a rape game inside. Me, myself, I like to perform for a woman. I like for a woman to know that I'm jacking off on them. Hell yeah. I don't want to look like a pervert. You come through there, I'm hiding. Nigga not trying to jack off, goddamn, cuz, won't you just... She know what you doing. You gonna around and get a case. Now, let me tell you something about jack offs. When you get a case and jacking off, you in trouble. You in trouble. You want a medium custody, everything. You want a medium custody for about that. You gonna do down there, they gonna snatch you when you get them jack off case. If you can't pay somebody to get that case for you. You need somebody to pull that case, man. They get one of them SSI work on that wall, pay that case, gonna be about $50. Then $50 for a jack-off case for them to pull that case for you not to get that charge, man. But I didn't care about D-Lo jacking off. I just cared about D-Lo being my little partner and staying after me. So me and D-Lo, we got to, that's my ride or die partner. We're gonna get us a job at the kitchen. Me and them got jobs in the kitchen. But before we hit the kitchen, we was on H Block doing our thing, thugging out. And what that is, smoking game. Tales from a crib. I'm walking down the hall one day, we on our way to work. My nigga D-Lo, he got him a little job working in the vegetable area. He like working in the vegetable area, but it's already a nigga that's working in the vegetable area. And D-Lo don't like him. Anything that D-Lo don't like, he'll get it out the way immediately. And one thing about learning about D-Lo, man, I'm gonna tell y'all might think that I'm making it up, but I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you know, no. I done been around a lot of good fighting niggas. A lot of good fighters. And D-Lo, just to be a young buck, his age was way younger than me. D-Lo like 22, 24 years old. You understand me? And D-Lo could fight like Mike Tyson. He had a Mike Tyson style, nigga. He had a Mike Tyson style, the way he liked to flex his hand and throw his hand and move his feet, and the way he liked to shift and shuffle, and the way he liked to groove and up and throw the up and the under, and he liked to cross. D-Lo had a good cross game. He liked to get in there and get right to it. And I like that about him. When we go outside and practice, he had a turnaround game. He taught me so nice. When I turn around, I'll spin this way, and I'm back on this side before you know it. I'm turning and spin, I'm back on this side. I said, damn, that's nice. So I studied little D-Lo, and I learned some of his footwork games, and he learned some of my games of being patient when you fight and not being mad. So anyway, we on our way to work, and D-Lo, shout out to my nigga out of H-Town, cool ass H-Town. We call him Yellowstone. We call him Yellowstone. Him and Yellowstone was getting into it in the line. They was arguing about shit that was going to, in their work area. And all I heard was D-Lo say, well, we go in there, nigga, we can get that, nigga. And I heard Yellowstone, yeah, nigga, matter of fact, I'm beat your ass. Dang. That nigga talking to you, D-Lo? He said, man, I'm finna beat this nigga ass. He said, that's what you think, nigga. That's what you think. That's what he kept telling D-Lo, that's what you think. I'm kind of like with Yellowstone, D-Lo, you better chill out. But the man, motherfucker, about something. So they get in there, he said, Percy, come here. Yellowstone said, come here, Percy, watch the door for me. Go in and whoop this nigga ass. He talking to me about my partner. I really don't want to, hear you talk about my partner like that. I said, D-Lo, what got D-Lo? You got this nigga? He said, I'm gonna beat the shit out this nigga. I said, all right, D-Lo, well, everybody confidence, everybody know shit. Everybody got on their chest that they finna win, so hell, I'm finna sit back and watch. My job is to watch the dope. I don't know what they fight. They fighting over some who gonna cut the vegetables up and who gonna peel the vegetables. Who gonna wash the vegetables, some bullshit that they got going in their work area, because anything in prison can get you killed. And argue over a rat race, niggas gonna get you killed. But anyway, the fight started. Him and D-Lo get to popping out. I hear the music playing. I turn around the corner, I peek in, I look. That nigga D-Lo fighting nice. I said, ooh, that nigga sticking to the script. Nigga running there, D-Lo pop, bam, bam, bam. D-Lo up, up. D-Lo, ooh. D-Lo in there. Down goes Yellowstone. I said, ooh. D-Lo? He said, yeah, I told you I'm gonna whoop. I said, nigga, that was nice. That was nice. Nice game. Let's go on, nigga. We got to roll. Me and D-Lo got cool. No riding now, you understand me? And D-Lo got to have these little squabbles, and I got to have in mine. D-Lo got to have in his, I got to have in mine. The thing about that, niggas didn't like me and D-Lo doing all that squabbling. They didn't like that at all, you know what I'm saying? Nigga named Catfish out of Dallas. Nigga right there was a mark. You know what I'm saying? He don't like me and D-Lo, because me and D-Lo could squabble, and we weren't scared to squabble. And Catfish, like, he was supposed to be a fear type. So Catfish said something to me one time. And me and Catfish, I finna take off on Catfish. And D-Lo said, nah, don't do that, man. Them niggas gonna be mad at you. That's Catfish. So I don't give a fuck who that nigga is. Nigga better shut his bitch ass up. Act like he trying to start. Act like he calling me out, but ain't calling me out. I hate when niggas, talking around me, but ain't talking to me. Yeah. And so this Mexican dude said something, to Catfish. And him and Catfish, he was telling Catfish that shit wasn't cool what he was doing, man. You understand me? And him and Catfish got into it, and that Mexican beat the out of Catfish. I said, damn, Catfish, you got choked. Nigga, his pride was broke. Once you get whooped on Ferguson, nigga, you might well leave Ferguson. I'm telling you straight up. Once a whoop you or defeat you over there, you might as well leave there. Because your record gonna go down. Tell from Crip, me and D-Lo. We went out to the rec yard one day, man. I had from Beaumont, Texas. This nigga was cold in the motherfucker. What he do? I should shout my nigga Beaumont. My nigga Dez, 5'9", out of Beaumont, Texas. He got some hands. Old Dez got hands, man. Dez be working the yard, man. Old Dez about like 6'4", goddamn me. Understand me? So one time, man, we hit the yard, man. And Dez went out there on a checking spree. Dez won't know. Because one thing about Ferguson, one thing about the rec yard, I'm talking about, I made that rec yard what it was, y'all. Yeah, I made that rec yard a dangerous place. I made that rec yard, when they say wreck, you had to decide if you want to go out here and get yourself in a wreck, or you want to go out here and have wreck. Because on Ferguson, when Percy and them jump out there, it ain't no such thing as playing basketball like that, nigga, some squabbling. They don't give a fuck if you is playing basketball. Nigga call you off the basketball court to see if you can squabble. Ain't nobody coming to this rec yard that ain't got nothing. If you ain't got nothing, stay ass in there. But this day, my days, one thing about the rec yard, when a nigga turn up and want to start looking at something, he can call out whoever he want to call out. It don't matter who it is, man. Nigga can call you out, nigga. Me, I'm going to tell you what y'all think I'm bullshit. I go to the rec yard, I'm going to call 3 out a day. Every time I hit that rec yard, I'm going to give me 3. Yeah, dry. Yeah, look out, cuz. Let me look at you, and you. I want to look at y'all 3. I'll say, y'all got on suit up, niggas. Oh, don't come out here watching nobody fight. Don't watch nobody fight, nigga. Don't watch nobody. So, man, one time, man, I had an old school, right? He came out there. He told me, old school, said, say, man, look out, Percy. He said, holler at you, man. I said, what's going on? We're going to get back to you in a minute, school, but Dad's over here going crazy. He said, okay, man, I got something real important to talk to you, man. I said, man, what the f happened to your face, old school? He said, say, man, they let that white boy in there chew on me. I said, what white boy? He said, little nephew. I said, nephew? I said, I don't know, no white boy named nephew. He said, yeah, he finna come out here in a minute. He said he want to get him another. I said, he beat you up? He get you like that in the face? He said, yeah, man. I said, what the crib do while he was doing you like that? Man, they just sit there and let the nigga chew on me. I said, what, the crib niggas did? He said, yeah, man, they sit there and let that nigga chew on me like that, man. I said, don't worry. I seen the white boy finna come back out here now. He said, he only wait him and the other white boy, and the Aaron Brotherhood, they coming. Yeah, bring on out here. I said, he tell you want to come out here and do it again. What? Oh, okay, he coming. Yeah, he'll be out here in a minute. All right, let me know when he get here. But on this side, Dad's going crazy. Dad's trying to look at what's up, Dad? Dad, I'm trying to call some niggas out, man. Trying to get me some squabble going on. All right, Dad, 5'9". Beaumont, that's my little Dad. You know, little Dad, he gonna scratch, nigga, with anything. By this time, the white boys come out. I say, Dez, we got to deal with these white boys today. Come out on the yard tomorrow, and you can call you some out. He said, I said, who you trying to get at, nigga? He said, your little D-Lo. I said, D-Lo? What did he do? He said, nothing, nigga. He said, I just want to run him down through there, nigga. Show that nigga. Show that nigga what I got. Man, I ain't finna tell D-Lo that. D-Lo don't play that shit, nigga. All right, then. We'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, I let him know. Okay. Damn. So by the time he come out, D-Lo come out, I ain't tell D-Lo nothing. By the time the white boys come out, they got the nephew and the wood pile with them. So I approach the wood pile. What's cracking, home? I see the white boy out there tying his shoes up and everything and shit. Yeah, white boy. I said, which one y'all nephew? He said, him. You? I said, you the one did that to school? He said, yeah, man. Yeah. I said, what's up then? I said, you putting your boots on? Yeah, he said, I came out here to finish my thing. I said, he ain't doing no fighting. I said, I'm going to fight for him, though. Then the other two white boys said, no, look out, Percy. No, that's not fair, man. Well, you can fight for him then. It don't matter. Since y'all all out here came out here to see the name, you ain't finna fight on that old man no more. That's an old man. See, old young ass white boy, they got something with his hands. He got something with his hands. I'm not finna let y'all, and let me tell you why I'm taking up for the old school nigga, because the old school nigga always lock seas with everybody, y'all. He locks seas with, I don't know if he crippin' or not, but so far, the Crips have adopted him and everybody been locking seas with him so far. I think the white man, the black dude, cool. We call him Pops. He cool with me. And everybody been locking seas with him. I'm trying to find out if y'all letting the lock seas with him, why y'all let the white boy beat him up like he wasn't a sea? So I went and asked one of the niggas, I said, look out, cuz. I said, man, why y'all in hip-hop? Nigga said, man, shit, I ain't in that shit, cuz. You ain't in that shit. I said, that's what's up. So I asked another nigga that was on their block. I said, cuz. I said, why you in hip-hop? He said, man, can't nobody make me fight for nobody, nigga. I said, oh, now what block is this? This H block? He said, yeah, this H block. I said, okay, I see right now. Since I done left H block, these niggas don't know how to rock. Since I done left H block, these niggas don't know how to rock out. These niggas went lame over there. All right, then, that's pretty cool. Oh, so I see it's a lot of new over here. Yeah, the whole block done flip, Percy. All these niggas done flip, man. It's been about 4 or 5 months since you been over there. It's a whole block of new niggas. These niggas don't know the routine. So I said, who on the block over there? Oh, I got Blue Devil on the block over. Blue Devil, what's up, Blue Devil? Why these ain't even, man, these niggas don't want to listen to me, cuz. Oh, all right, well, stay right there, Blue Devil. The white boy came through there and goddamn the white boy got strapped out. I said, damn. So on AB white boy said, say, take a walk with me, Percy. I took a walk with the white boy. Said, man, you too big for a little nephew, man. Can you just at least find somebody his size, man, to fight with him? I looked at the white boy like, yeah, I can find. Look out, D-Lo. He said, well, that'll be a good match. D-Lo and him, that'll be all right. He said, but you just look too big for him, man. Make it right. Tell the white boy that's cool. But I'm letting y'all know, he came out here to fight a Crip, right? Oh, yeah, he just came out here to get it Pop. I said, Pop's a Crip. He came out here to fight a Crip. He said, yeah. I said, well, I ain't gonna let him leave here disappointed. Can't let y'all leave disappointed, nigga. So tell him to keep his shoes tied up, keep them boots laced up, nigga. He got a Crip coming. He got a crib coming, but they ain't finna be that old man. He ain't finna sit around and let no white boy do no old man like that. Let me say it again. I ain't finna sit there and wait no white boy sit there and do a brother like that anyway in my face, and I don't help him out. Crazy, man, crazy. Crazy as F around here, nigga. Gotta be stupid. But anyway, I call my boy D-Lo over there, D-Lo and nephew. So the rule is, don't nobody stand over here about a fight. Ain't gonna be no ring or nothing. Everybody gonna come to this side of the rec yard. They gonna go over there by the weight bench. Where ain't gonna be no breaking up, no nothing. They gonna let them punch. We gonna watch the fight from a distance. We gonna call it from real. He said, well, that'll work. So they got over there, and they got to squabbling. D-Lo and nephew, they get to punching. Boom, boom, boom. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I seen a white boy buckle D-Lo one time. Just a little bit, a slight buckle on the leg. And I seen it. I ain't never seen D-Lo leg wiggle, but the white boy, they was chunking him. And the white boy hit D-Lo with a clean shot. Right down the middle. Nigga, bam, shot a straight one right down the middle. Hit D-Lo with a clean one. I said, D-Lo, work that. D-Lo said, I got him. And D-Lo got extra, man. He's like, man, round two. That was the first round. The second round, clean sweep. D-Lo. D-Lo worked him clean. I said, ooh, go, D-Lo. God damn, that was nice, baby. Ooh, that was nice. He said, we cool, Percy? Yeah, we cool, man. Appreciate y'all for showing up. We got more business to take care of. Well, after D-Lo got that squabble in, I went over to the other crip nigga, and I said, look out, homie. I said, now I was asking y'all, before all jumped out, y'all see the power, that I got. Now they see somebody already took the fight. Now they see it's gonna be some fighting over the new looking. I said, so on. I said, so you on H-Block and you on H-Block? He said, yeah. I said, y'all niggas didn't want to help y'all didn't want to help the crib fight, but y'all like to see. I said, y'all niggas, will y'all fight? And nigga said, yeah, I'll fight. I said, well, let me see then. Let me see if you'll fight. Because right now, it don't look like none of you niggas doing no fight. Come here, you. I want you first. Yeah. Let's who doing some punching around here. Let's get out here and do some punching. Matter of fact, oh boy, what? I said me and him finish punching. The other nigga that said can't nobody make them fight, me and you gonna punch next. Yeah, we gonna make you fight over here. Can't nobody make you fight? She's gonna fight or get your ass from over here. You talking about make you fight, nigga? You better be ready to fight, nigga. So anyway, the nigga talking about can't nobody make me fight. Nigga, I wanna fight you first, cause I'm finna make you fight. What's cracking? I take off on the creek, nigga. Bam, 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 bam. We get to squabbling like a motherfucker. Whoa. Couldn't find that. It's gonna fight, but didn't have nothing. I run back in there and I squabble him down again. Boom, boom, D-Lo. Out of nowhere. Pop his homeboy on side of me. They talking about he ain't in all that. D-Lo pop his homeboy. So I said, you know what? All of that. I said, look out, Crips. Everybody, all y'all come here, man. Y'all come here. All the Crip niggas came in because they knew what time it was. I said, all y'all that's new? How many y'all new out here? Man, about like 13 raised their hand. New Crip niggas. All y'all niggas new Crips? I said, well, cool. Y'all stay right here. I say, cool. Everybody fine. Told my other Crips over here that's been rocking with me. Everybody fine on one. Pick you one, nigga. Let's run these niggas down through. Let's check these in, man. Cuz we started squad. We had about like 14 fights that night. Plus some. Well, the next day on the unit, the old heads had got a word of what was going on. The old head like, that person, what you got going on the rec yard last night? What happened on the rec yard last night? Everybody talking about the rec yard. Percy and D-Lo. What's going on? Tell my crib. I go outside a couple of days later, nigga, they having a meeting about me and D-Lo. Old messy ass catfish. Having a meeting about me. Goddamn it. So I go and I'm standing out and I notice it's a whole bunch of crip over there, but me and D-Lo, we over there lifting weights. Yeah. And D-Lo say, man, some whole shit going on. I said, what you mean? He said, look over there. So I look over there. He said, yeah. He said, catfish now, they having a meeting. Is that a meeting? That's a crip meeting? So I'm looking at my nigga Mun, all the niggas in the meeting. Okay, well, ain't nobody said Percy and D-Lo nothing yet. D-Lo said, man, you got like that when they like that. D-Lo kept looking on you. Got to watch when they do shit like that, man. I said, I'm watching them whole ass niggas. Watching them, cuz. Then next thing you know, I see my Mun out of nowhere. Shout R.I.P. to my boy Big Mun. Eastwood Mun. Yeah. R.I.P. to Big Mun, man. R.I.P. to Mun, man. Yeah. Mun was my too. That one of my partner. My mom say, look out, Percy, come here, man. Come here. I ran over to me and D-Lo. I said, what's up, man? He said, say, man, over here talking about you, man. So I just feel like, it ain't right for niggas to be talking about you, nigga. You standing right there, and everybody here got something to say about you, man. I said, what they saying? What's up? So niggas started. He said, yeah, go ahead. He said, then y'all go sit down, finish saying what y'all was saying, man. Cause I don't feel like that shit cool. That sitting right there, y'all over here talking about the nigga like this, nigga. He right there, nigga. Y'all got on tell nigga in his face. So I said, tell me what? They got something to say to you and D-Lo. I'm waiting. And then when nobody say nothing, then my boy Mom popped his top out. He said, say, man. He said, y'all sitting around here doing all that talking now. He right here, ain't nobody, like they can't say nothing. So I'm really thinking Mom trying to put a key in the nigga back to get at me. Then another nigga, this bright ass nigga, you know who he was, Hearns Clark. Nigga jump out and say, man, I got something to say. I want to say something. I said, what's up? He said, say, man, ever since somebody been coming through this door checking, nigga, you been checking, nigga. Nigga, who checked you? Who checked you when you got here? I said, you know what, you might be right. Because then nobody checked me, nigga. I said, but so on, you come check me. Since you talking? Yeah, since you got your motherfucking mouth open today? Yeah. Let me grab my shit right quick. Hold on, don't move, nigga. Don't run. No, come on over here. Come on, you come check me. You come on. Come on, I have to go over and grab my shit, nigga. Come on, I ain't got goddamn yet. What my shit at, D-Lo? Here we go. Tell the nigga to come on. You come check me. And then I heard Catfish yell, we didn't come out here for all of that. You didn't come out there, I'm tired of you talking. You always got something to say too, Catfish, nigga. What you come out here for? You just came out here to be messy and get niggas to do something to somebody, nigga. Like I said, y'all know the rules on Ferguson, right? When a nigga call you out, you don't fight, nigga, you gotta go. That's the rules on Ferguson. When a Crip call you out and you don't fight, if any Crip get called out and he don't fight, he don't get down, he gotta go. We running him off. He can no longer be on Crip roster, nigga. You nigga talking about. So got me, I run the nigga over, we go catch the circle like my mom say. Mom say, y'all heard him. The nigga called, yeah, cuz go on get out there. Y'all over here talking about the nigga. I went down there and I started squabbling with the nigga. I popped that ass quick. Yeah, now who next? Now everybody quiet in the mother. Now everybody, ain't nobody got nothing to mother say around. But let's get back to the mission at hand. Man, we gone without time. Me and D-Lo, time started going by, man. D-Lo done whooped the nigga in the salad room. D-Lo done whooped nephew on the regular. We come outside the next day, nigga, and Dad's still on the. I say, what's up, Dad? Dad say, man, you know what I asked you, man, yesterday, man, about D-Lo? Why you cut out, man? Yeah, all right, then. If you think you're ready for D-Lo, let's go to work. He said, let's go. Look out, D-Lo. Nigga, Dad say he won't look. He said, oh, yeah, for some reason, it was something going on that I didn't know about. Because that nigga D-Lo said, oh, yeah, I've been waiting for this. You been waiting for it? So you already knew the nigga? Yeah, man, I've been waiting on this. Nigga, they been acting like he trying to get at me. So P.O.P., the rest of them. Shout out to my Mookie. Shout out to my nigga Said. Shout out to my Silk. These are high-grade niggas. Now, let me tell y'all a story about what's going on. I just got moved to L Block. L Block is for the lovely block. L Block is where it's hard to get moved to. You can't get on L Block unless you got a job in the kitchen. They done gave me and D-Lo jobs in the kitchen. We on L Block. Now, one thing about L Block, it's real quiet. It's laid back. It's lovely. Read your literature. Study the Lord. It's L. But it's not loud. They left one L out, and that was the loud. And that's when I got there. That's when the block got loud. It started happening on L Block they wasn't used to. Even our rec yard look way better than anybody else rec yard. We got a rec yard. We got nets on the, brand new nets on the thing. I'm like, oh, it look good over here to go to rec. But it's something that happened in that yard they ain't been seeing. These fighting out here. We don't fight over on L Block, nigga. They don't do no punching over here. Hell no, nigga. Everybody trying to keep their job. Well, down goes L Block. OG Person got moved. They just seen 14 fights in one night. That's them up. Now here's another night. Dez and a title fight is jumping off. Dez and D-Lo. So Dez and D-Lo, they get out there, they go to punching. Sad thing about it, Dez hit D-Lo with a bad and wobbled D-Lo. Wobbled him with a bad motherfucker talking about. I'm looking at D-Lo in the eyes, wasn't nothing there. D-Lo! D-Lo! Oh, shit. Stay right here. Don't move. All right, Dez, you can prove it. So Dez got turned up. Oh, nigga, who next? Who next? I mean, what you mean? I mean, whoever you want to be next, you know. I'm really kind of up even with my partner. He said, nah, Percy, but one thing I loved about Dez respected me to the point. He said, nah, Percy, I ain't talking about you, you know. I'm on your shit, nigga. I'm trying to get me another nigga. Oh, okay then, my bad shit, you know. I had to sometimes get out the way. So that nigga Dez, nigga D-Lo get mad at me. He walks, he said, what's wrong, Percy, man? You think that got me? Man, you know that nigga rock you. Nigga rock your world, D-Lo. You would have been just got rocked. He didn't knock you out and whoop you down or nothing, nigga. But, you know, shit, you know, he kind of like, he kind of like got the best of that round. That was his round. You know, you can't win every round. No, you get some rounds you don't get. Well, that one we got a couple of points took out because, you know, you weebled and wobbled. And I almost dropped it like it was. But it ain't nothing, D-Lo. I don't shake that weak ass out, nigga. There ain't nothing but, you know, squabble. Man, kept coming to me about D-Lo, talking about D-Lo jacking off, D-Lo jacking off. D-Lo jacking off. I don't give a f why y'all know D-Lo jacking off. Let me tell y'all, I got two jack off partners, my Pops and D-Lo. Now what they do, everybody complain about another playing with, you know, and I came up with the best answer in the world and best suggestion in the world to get my partner in them out of trouble because they were going to hang my partner Pops and my boy D-Lo. They finna take them off the unit because they like to jack off. Now Pops, I found out some about Pops because prison has its own secrets. Its very own secrets. They don't know. They don't expose the people unless niggas is inside, you know, the game that they playing. And only the niggas that's in the game that they playing know what the f is going on. So niggas kept coming and talking about, you know, your boy D-Lo suspect. Suspect what, nigga? You fuck with them boys. You fuck with them boys. Well, and he never fuck with me. He never came at me like that, nigga. D-Lo don't. And you up talking with him. He just know you just suspect. You know, well, I ain't got nothing to do with what D-Lo being suspect about. You know what I'm saying? Me, long as D-Lo staying there, because niggas will say anything when they know that's your partner. That's my ride or die homeboy. Whatever he done did and got you niggas off track, hey, that's something. All y'all suspect. Let me tell you something about prison. All you niggas suspect to me, nigga. You been in this bitch 5 years or more. All you niggas suspect. I was talking about somebody suspect. Only the suspects know the suspects. Ass niggas. You understand me? My bad, y'all. I got a little institutionalized on that one. But anyway, nigga, they kept rocking about my boy D-Lo, man. Then one time I noticed one, you know, kind of like, you know, I heard what saying about D-Lo, but I didn't had nothing to do with that. Me and D-Lo squabbling. You know, we done whooped L.A. in the bathroom. Y'all heard about that story. Me and popped L.A. We done popped some old on the rec yard. We done popped in the hallway, nigga. We popped a nigga in the hallway at the commissary line. Nigga standing in the commissary line, thought we were going to get away with something. We smoked that. I told the sergeant, Sarge, turn your head real quick, Sarge. He said, what's going on, Percy? I said, Sarge, please turn your head real quick. I said, turn your head on this one, Sarge. He said, man, where is he at? I said, he in the commissary line right quick. I said, put him just for a second. He said, all right, but hurry up, make it quick. That's the Sarge, nigga. That's how much power, that's the power I had, nigga. I told the Sarge, shout out to my nigga Sergeant Little. Hello! Shout out to my nigga Sergeant Little, man. I heard you new lieutenant and captain down there about now, Little. Shout out to Sergeant Little, man. I've been Sergeant Little since he was he started out, man. With one stripe, well, that's my boy. Sergeant Little, man. Everybody know who I'm talking about. Big ups to Sergeant Little, man. If y'all know who Sergeant Little is in the comment, please drop your big ups to Sergeant Little, man. But Sergeant Little told me, man, he wasn't even a sergeant then. He said, go ahead, Percy, hurry up. And Sergeant Little walk in the chow hall for about like good 5, 6 seconds, and me run across the hall. Nigga, me and D-Lo smash this nigga in the commissary line. Nigga. Boom, 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 boom. You understand me? Bam. Sergeant Little, he yelled for help for them. But he let me and D-Lo run off inside the chow hall, nigga, and get away with it. Boom, we walking off, nigga. Ooh. We get in the chow hall. I'm gonna show y'all how action. Let's go. It's action, y'all. All action for the next 30 minutes. We go in the chow hall, nigga. We in chow hall. We eat. We conversate. Then this African dude come over there and tell me, say, man. He said, give me your ID for talking. I said, man, I ain't giving you my. He said, give me your ID. Give me your ID. Cuz I'm not giving you no ID, bitch. If you want this ID, you come get this ID. Tough ass nigga. You steady talking about this bitch ass TDC ID. You want it, come get it. And so this motherfucker started following me up to the thing, me and D-Lo. D-Lo said, say, man, get away from him, man. God damn, he ain't giving you no ID, so we just get up, we just gonna leave the chow hall, man. We leaving the chow hall, this following me. And so now my other partner sitting there, he's sitting there, he tell him to get up and leave. You, get up and go with him. My partner say, I'm eating my food. You know, me and D-Lo, we don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm gonna eat on my way to the trash, nigga. I'm eating my food on the way to the trash, and I'm gonna take 1 step per minute. You understand me? Cause I'm gonna finish my tray hole before I get up out of the chow hall. You understand me? My partner, he's sitting there still eating. He run up on my homeboy, tell him, come on, man, get up out of here. I said, get up out of here. So my homeboy said, man, I'm trying to eat my food. Don't you know, man, this police followed us all the way to the trash can. When my partner got to the trash can, he started putting his shit in the trash. Then the lady, ass broad, come over there. She tried to play Superwoman. Talking about, say, man, did he just tell you, grab my homeboy tray? He said, hey, man, lady. He said, did she just tell you put your shit in the tray? He said, yeah, I'm finna put it in there. So she grabbed my homeboy tray. My homeboy said, man, hold on, let me get my tray. He emptied the tray out like this and turned around and boom, hit the right across the motherfucking head. Blank. Everything go down. Go down like a box of rocks. The bitch fell out like a box of rocks. Bam, just like that. When he hit that bitch across the head with that tray, that's what it looked like. Everything in his mama went down like Frazier. Everything his mama went down like Frazier. I said, ooh, it's going down like he tore everything up, hit the ground, and started beating up in the chow hall. I said, God, hold on, man, that's a lady guard. Nigga said, we don't give a smash. Nigga started taking off on the everything going bad in this motherfucker. This all in one day, man. We rocking out on Ferguson. Nigga shoot back down the hall, over with. Like, damn, D-Lo, we better go hide. And I said, nigga, we got away. They gonna be coming out here looking for motherfuckers in a minute. They gonna wanna know who did that. Shit. I don't want my name on that one right there. Cause they gonna hide whoever did that. You understand me? So, man, watch this, y'all. We get in there and time goes on and study trying to roll me up about my boy D-Lo. And my boy Pops. They keep saying Pops and D-Lo keep jacking off on. So, man, I don't got nothing to do with what D-Lo, do. I don't know what Pops do. I'm trying to find out why everybody always between these niggas 2 legs when it come down to this bullshit. Y'all always know what they doing when it comes to them playing with their dicks. So one time, it came to the end of the war. I remember this one punk came to the joint, yellow ass punk, looked like some Michael Jackson curls and everything. And when the punk got there, I was looking, I was talking to D-Lo and shit. And then the punk was walking by. I noticed one thing when I'm talking to D-Lo, D-Lo say, I said, D-Lo, what's wrong? So I turned around. I'm trying to see what's wrong. You all right, D-Lo? He said, yeah, I'm good. I said, D-Lo, what, huh? I said, what's wrong with you? You all right, homie? You straight? Yeah, I'm good. D-Lo, hey, what is this? I turn around, I look. And it's the little yellow punk. It's the little yellow punk going heading to the and then something dawned on me. Something played in my head. Somebody said, man, D-Lo suspect. That shit started playing in my head. And so I said, man, I ain't worried about that. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm thinking he looking at this motherfucker. And then, God, I come back down there, they say, man. And then D-Lo down there in the cell with the punk, nigga. I said, what punk? He said, the yellow ass punk. So I run up on D. I said, D-Lo, let's just talk about you down there in the cell with the punk. He said, no, man, the punk know how to cut her. I was getting her edge to get my hair cut. I said, man, I'm going no punk cell, nigga. Make the punk come out to the day room, cut your hair, homie. Niggas thinking you in the cell doing everything else. Well, I don't know what D-Lo in there doing. It ain't my business. But he did come out with a haircut. Bars. He had a haircut. So the haircut saved him. My nigga Pops, his situation was different. I said, why y'all wrong? He said, man, your Pops be jacking off in the shower all the time. In the shower? Where everybody jack off in the shower? I said, Pops. He said, yeah, they want to get rid of Pops and D-Lo. So I said, man, okay, with Pops and D-Lo ain't really got no straight. D-Lo gonna fight anything that come through this bitch. D-Lo been smoking niggas game, and now y'all talking about the jack-off game. Well, he can't play with or something now? You understand me? Y'all let niggas sit around here with punks, holding punks on their arm, but he can't play with his dick. They said, nah, man, D-Lo be jacking off in the day room. All on the rest. He don't give a what he do with it, man. Oh, okay, then. Well, just look at D-Lo, man. Watch whatever you're doing, cuz. Watch what you're doing. Watching. You doing too much. Watching whatever you're doing, homie. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, who be in my business? I don't want to tell D-Lo nothing because he going to go try to fight the nigga that I said something. But I can't do that. Just watch how you move, D-Lo. Now, Pops, what you got going, Pops? They trying to get rid of you, too. They trying to get rid of you, too, Pops. They trying to get rid of you, too, man. So I can't let them just get rid of both of y'all, man. He said, man, I'm going to tell you the truth. What's going on, Pop? He said, I got this old Mexican, old white boy, man. He let me go down there and knock his cheeks out. He posed up for me in the shower and let me do my thing. These in my business. I shouldn't even ask, nigga. Now I'm in your business, nigga. Too much. I said, you do what now, Pop? He said, I paid a little white boy. Go down there and post up for me in the shower and I jack off on his head. Now, I'm going to let y'all know, Pop's been down here 28 years. He been here 28 years. However he handled his affairs in that shower was Pop's business. I said, all right, Pops. I say, shit, I ain't never heard Pop say that. That fucked me up. I really like, damn, Pops. I didn't know you be doing shit like that. Well, you know, that's his personal business. Well, hell, he don't know I been there jacking off on aunties, nieces, and everybody else when I be jacking off in my mind mentally. So, he got his own perverted way. Now, what's wrong with D-Lo? So, I go looking for D-Lo this day, nigga. I can't find D-Lo. No world. Coming up running, talking about, man, you nigga gonna get your boy D-Lo. He got caught jacking off in the day room this morning, man. All that. Ain't nobody gonna nigga. You always talking about jumping on D-Lo and all that old shit, nigga. Well, so my nigga named Murder. Murder had been down there too long. Murder had been there for a long, Trey 5'7". Murder, man, he had been there for a long time. He really had a lot of power on who can make calls, who can't say nothing. And one thing that he had got tired of hearing was me, taking up for D-Lo. So he came and say, look out, Percy. I said, what's up? He said, man, D-Lo can't keep doing it. Man, he do that again, he gonna get a violation. Just like everybody else to get caught doing that weird ass shit in the day room. Don't get a violation, you gonna do that shit in your cell. I said, I hear you, Murder. I hear you, nigga. Yeah, but ain't no more with him today. I said that out of my breath. And I be, nigga, it wasn't even a week. I tell D-Lo, nigga, you better chill, nigga. These niggas out to get you, nigga, cause man, I just be doing my thing. Minding my business, man. All right, man, just stay out their way, man, when you do the shit, man. Damn. Can't be that serious. And then one day I was looking for D-Lo all day, nigga. I'm saying, man, I think they probably jumped on my homeboy D-Lo. I got working on the block, man, bad on the block. I know D-Lo can't be too, D-Lo gotta be some work on, but he ain't gonna come out that cell. When it's on the block, D-Lo gonna stay in the house. Long as there's a bitch on the block, D-Lo ain't going nowhere. He gonna put on him. He gonna be in there putting that dick on him. That nigga had me standing in the house. You know what I'm saying? I go in the house when I come to work. You understand me? Can I give me some attention? D-Lo had me doing, but I go in there and just jack off on the magazines and the pictures that I got. You understand me? But one time this bitch came on the block, man. I just seen D-Lo. He came out for count. I seen him for count time. I didn't see him no more. So I go down and look in the cell. I said, damn, D-Lo done went down how that fast. Nigga usually don't leave when there's a on the block. So I ain't seen D-Lo all day. The whole day that went by. Now we getting down to the last end of count and the shift's finna change. The bitch finna get off of work. And I'm standing there waiting on the shift to change. And while I'm sitting there, it's this little door right here. That's a little door right here by the sign, man. It's got a little closet door right there. And man, so I was just sitting there getting counted, letting the lady touch me and count me on the side. She walked by. And I was just turning around looking at her. He said, can I come out now? I looked around, see the bitch with the bitch. I said, yeah, come on. D-Lo came out this little side closet. I said, nigga, you been in there all day? Yeah, yo, cool. That bitch good, cool. I've been turning it. D-Lo, you been in there all day from 6 to 2 this evening? 6 to, God, D-Lo. Now I know my little partner got a jack-off problem for real. I caught him myself. I caught him, but I didn't see him doing nothing. I seen him coming out that closet. He had been in there stalking this bitch all day, putting that dick on him. Now what you call a jackal? Tell him a crip. Time went on by, man. I was in the thing one day and Murder came through. He said, look out, Percy. He said, that's it. That's it, nigga. I said, what's it, nigga? He said, look, partner D-Lo gotta go. Y'all gotta violate that nigga today. For what, nigga? Jacking, yeah, you got caught jacking off this morning right here by the balls, man. Nigga called him this morning out here playing with the He said, yeah, the day gonna be. I said, all right then, man. So come to find out, before they come to me, they had already put, the old school had already put a team together for D-Lo the violator. I'm like, what, nigga? Yeah, it was past me, because Percy ain't gonna do nothing. Percy ain't gonna do nothing. But then murder them niggas was so cold, know how they get down on. They came to D-Lo with the play. Now, what's going on? He said, yeah, man. I said, D-Lo, yeah, man, these niggas gonna, they say they caught you jacking out, these niggas gonna violate you, man. He said, yeah, Percy, and, to make sure the nigga murder was a gangster. Shout out to Murder, man. Shout out to Murder, man. Nigga Murder didn't hold nothing back when he was on the block. Murder said, yeah, Percy, and you in on the violation. I said, what? He said, yeah, you in on the violation. Y'all two, you two, and you, Percy, you and you. Y'all gonna violate D-Lo. Y'all niggas some hoes for real. Y'all would do shit like this to make niggas enemies. That's how they play chess in here, y'all. So I gotta violate my little partner. Oh yeah, you in on that violation. I said, that's what's up, Murder. That's cool. That's cool. I see how y'all playing, nigga. The sad thing, I'm gonna have to be the one to let him know. He said, yeah, and my nigga Blue Jay said that. They came out from Blue Jay. And then when Blue Jay give a stamp on something, it no matter what I say or what I do, I gotta go with that. And shout out to my nigga Capone. My nigga Capone back there, man. My nigga Al Capone, man. So D-Lo came on the block. I said, D-Lo, come here, man. I got good news, bad news for you. He said, I said, which one you want first? He said, give me the good news. The good news is, nigga, you get to fight. You got a good fight coming. What's the bad news? The bad news is a violation. Them niggas put me in on the violations because I had to run a violation on you. Nigga said, you got caught jacking this morning. He said, man, I ain't tripping. And he looked at me like his feelings was hurt. Mine was hurt just telling the nigga. Nigga said, damn, man, put the shit to the side, man. He said, come on with it. And D-Lo said, come on with it right now. I'm going to get my violation out the way right now. D-Lo was square business. So I told the team, let's go. And so first thing I did to make sure it was legit, I jumped in on D-Lo first. Let's go. Boom. And that D-Lo hit me with that bad three-piece. I said, then I took off. When I see D-Lo wasn't bullshitting, I stopped bullshitting with him. When I see he wasn't bullshitting with me, shit, I said, I didn't bullshit with him. He popped me with 3 bad. Off the top, bitch. I take out, we worked D-Lo 3 rounds. 3 rounds, goddamn it. Got D-Lo and, shit. That nigga still came out without him. Nigga, I can take a 3rd one. Now, you good, D-Lo? Yeah, nigga. I just didn't want it to cause no division between me and D-Lo, which it always will. I ran to straight ho, you tried to hit me with that 3-piece, bitch. He said, I almost got you too, nigga. I said, I felt you. I said, I knew you felt me after that too. He said, I felt you. Yeah. We went on, we laughed about that shit. It wasn't nothing. I said, we're gonna go hard on these niggas from now on, cuz these niggas jumping our way. Anybody get caught doing something, we gonna smoke that bitch ass. If I had to pop my homeboy like this, I'm mad. Now they got Pops in my face. They trying to take out everybody that means something to me. Now, Pops, what you doing? So now these niggas came in the day room thinking that I'm going to let these niggas destroy my boy Pops. Everybody getting caught with some jack-off shit. Somebody jacking off on this nigga. Jacking off on this nigga. Shout out to the nigga H-Town. H-Town, you ran to me on some bullshit talking about my sin was down there jacking off on you on medium custody while you was working as an SSI on the broom. You said jacking off on you. That me up, nigga. So I shot word down to my homeboy Sin out of forward. Shout out to my nigga Sin, nigga Southside. Shout out to my nigga Sin, nigga. Off that South Sea for real, man. I said, Sin, shit, what's this talking about? He said, don't worry about it, Percy. I'll be down there. I love me some Sin, man. Sin is a whole nother story too, nigga. Yeah, me and Sin had our run-ins. And Sin was a killer. Sin killed, don't worry about it, I know his stories too. Told me how he dragged them niggas, R.I.P. them niggas that, on Sin track, on Sin case. But Sin showed up one. Sin was sitting on side of me, hit me on the shot. Said, where you come from, Sin? He said, I'm down here because the nigga said I was jacking off on the H-Town niggas. I said, yeah, he finna come in the door in a minute. So the H-Town nigga came in the door. He said, yeah, what's up, man? I said, you said Sin was jacking off on you. Now say what you was saying. He said, that nigga know what he was doing. He know what he was doing. Now, at this time, everybody finna get took out. Y'all, all the jackass that can't keep their dick in their pants on other and shit, we finna get rid of them. And my Pops was one of them. But I had to save my Pops. I can't get these niggas with Pops. I gotta come up with something. And in the middle of coming up, I got to come up with something, so fast, so when they finish doing this right here, it's going down. So Sin jumped up and told H-Town, let's go to the front. H-Town, I said, H-Town, you say the nigga was jacking off? He said, yeah. So H-Town tried to cheat. H-Town tried to beat for Sin. He reached around, he reached over my shoulder and swung and hit Sin in the face. Bam. I said, damn. I said, wait a minute, goddamn, what you doing? H-Town, we don't do that. You gotta get up under the scroll. What you doing when you start stealing beating for niggas? He said, that nigga know what he did, nigga. He tried to make it sound like, he tried to make it look like we was just gonna turn. I said, no, we even do that. Y'all under that TV do it the right way, nigga. Don't be trying to beat for no nigga because he's standing behind me. You already wrong. So when the nigga H-Town get up on that nigga Sin, run him down through the boom, boom. I'm talking about Sin down to beat that nigga head open with an elbow, nigga. He was hitting that nigga so hard that nigga head was split. I watching that nigga head crack open like an egg. That nigga had a real crack in his head like it's a cartoon or something. I said, God dang, he beating out that nigga. And then after they did that, that nigga Murder jumped up and Murder. I got tired of Murder. Murder said, hey man, forget all that. What about that old right there? I said, look out, Murder. All that, nigga. What about you, nigga? You laid cripping down, nigga. You said you ain't working with it, so don't speak on nothing over here no more, nigga. I'm tired of getting Murder saying something, and now it's Murder time, nigga. What's up, Murder? Shit, nigga, tell me what you mean, what's up? I said, nigga, if you ain't with this crip shit, nigga, keep your mouth on what we doing over here, cuz. You ain't no referee, no cripping over here, nigga. What's up? And Murder had never seen me talk to him like that. Man, nigga, this gonna be a time for everybody to turn on everybody. He said, just get that old man out of here. He was jacking off on that shower this morning. This is my time. So Murder wanted to off the old man, but this is my time to save the old man. I said, nigga, he was jacking off this morning. He said, I said, I got one question to ask you, nigga. I got one question. Around here, we don't watch dick. We don't do no dick watching around here, nigga. I don't do no dick watching. I ain't no dick watching, nigga. I said, that's cool. But I got one question to ask you. How you know he was jacking off? Hold on, I'll wait. Y'all heard that? Shit, me either. The only way for you to know something, you had to see something. How you know Pops was jacking off in that shower? You had to be watching him jack his dick for you to come and tell me that's what he was doing? That means you had to be watching. Huh? The only way you to see a man jacking, nigga, you gotta see a man jacking. I saved Pop's life that day. D-Lo went on with his jack spree. And D-Lo jack spree got him shipped off the unit, y'all. Y'all heard about the King Beach story, so D-Lo's story would be that D-Lo got shipped out the unit due to his jack case, and Pops, I saved Pops' life that day and didn't let nobody fuck over Pops. Because if you jacking off, nigga, do that in the privacy of your own home, niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas come home with the word on the street, y'all. I had went to the county jail for about a week because of child support when I was locked up. They were steady running child support on me. It took them down to 2 years to even say that I didn't even know I was on no child support. But when I went in, a real crazy thing happened. One of my partners say, man, you know a dude named D-Lo? I said, yeah. He said he just left from out of here. He was here on a bench warrant. What was he bench warranted for? Let me tell y'all about jacking off. A quick story. If you go in there and you catch too many jack off cases, they will transfer you back to the county and hit you with a ritual. They will label you a child molester. They will label you as a sex offender. And D-Lo had just left Tarrant County Jail. Ain't no way D-Lo left Tarrant County Jail. He been in prison down to 14 years. But them jack cases had caught up with D-Lo. And somebody said D-Lo just left Tarrant County. I don't know if he got some more time or got some time took out. But if anybody would help me find my partner named Charles Diva. Charles Diva. We call him D-Lo. His name is Charles Diva. The last unit he was on was Ferguson to me. Ain't no telling where he's been since then. Somebody told me Charles Diva supposed to make parole this year. But I don't know if the people gave him more time due to his jack-offs. Because they can add time to you. Or if they let him free. Shout out to my D-Lo, man. It's been a good one, man. That's one person I'm looking for out here in the world is D-Lo. Charles Diva. If y'all can find Charles Diva, y'all let me know. And other than that, y'all know what time it is, man. Right here on Prison Stories One-on-One, Tales from a Crip, OG Percy, Show No Mercy. That's the way my daddy cursed me, man. Real life street stars, y'all know how we do this every once a month, twice a month, whenever you ask for it. You can get a Tales from a Crip from OG Percy, man. And you know, not I, but Christ be seen, be heard, and be known. If y'all want to know more about someone else, y'all let me know, man. Y'all get in here and you do your job. Shout out to my boy Jizzle. Big Jizzle. We need to go have another sit down, and I'm trying to get me and POP in. Me and my boy Blue Hands a show, man. Other than that, Prison Stories One-on-One, man. We out of here.